Right guys, my last 5 hours in Chisinau, and guess what? It's a gorgeous sunny day again. Look at that sky. Beautiful, eh? So I'm just going to take the leisurely walk back to the train station, taking a few more sights, something to eat and drink, and get that same sleeper train that brought me here at 5:05. So a few hours to kill, lovely sunny day. Let's take in a few more sights. Let's go. So we're now approaching United Nations Square, kind of the epicenter of Chisinau. And over there, that huge building there in blue, yellow and red is the infamous National Hotel, immortalized some 5 years ago by the almighty bald and bankrupt, hallowed be his name. So I feel like I'm making a holy YouTube pilgrimage here. So let's make our way over to that hotel. Oh, I was there yesterday. Very pleasant. And there we are again. So, been there, seen that, and we went into that park over there. Right, up the steps, and hopefully we'll be where I want it to be. Let's see which side we actually come out of. Knowing me, probably the wrong side. Oh, wow! Look at that! Look at that! We are on the wrong side of the road, but never mind. We're nearly there. I believe this is pretty much the spot where Bald made his intro to that first video in Moldova. Oh, I'm a total fangirl. So here we have it, guys. The famous monument commemorating Moldovan freedom, liberation from those fascist Germans in the Second World War. It's the Germans. In true Soviet style. Okay, let's check out this underpass. Looks pretty clean, except for the footprints on every bit of the wall. Yeah, looks like Spider-Man was having a party. Oh wow, just realised, guys, this is the very spot immortalised by Bald and Bankrupt. These are the steps that he was whinging about. And look at the result. Pretty immaculate now. The almighty Benjamin Rich. Look at the effect he has around the world. And the National Hotel, looking a bit more colourful nowadays than it was 5 years ago when he made that video. So here we are, guys, at the once grand National Hotel, Chisinau. And behind me, the fountains that once adorned this hotel, and United Nations Square in the glory days. Yeah, how things change. It's still such an icon though, despite its derelict state. People like me come and make pilgrimages to it. Alright guys, so since we're here at the National Hotel, Hotel National, Chisinau, I thought I might as well give you a little potted history, courtesy of Wikipedia. So, it used to be known as the Inn Tourist Hotel. Constructed in Chisinau, which was then the Moldovan Soviet Socialist Republic, and it was finished in 1974. It was designed by architects Gorbuntsov and Shagalinov. After its opening, the 17-story socialist modernist building became a proud symbol of the Soviet Union's embrace of modernity, according to the New York Times. It was a 4-star hotel and run by the Soviet state-owned travel monopoly of the same name. It served as one of their flagship properties and was primarily booked by foreign visitors and Soviet celebrities. Wow. How the mighty have fallen, eh? So after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, in 1992, it was renamed the National Hotel. So it once had 3 bars located on the 3rd, the 14th and the 17th floors. And the 14th floor bar was unusual as it could accept 14 currencies in payment, including non-Soviet. It was the only currency bar to be built in Chisinau. Guest bookings dropped significantly after the 1992 Transnistria War. So over there, guys, we have a sign saying 50 years of Moldova tour. The company which once owned and renamed the National Hotel. Okay, let's see who this guy is. Right, let's zoom in for you so you can see what I'm reading. So it's Grigory Ivanovich Kotovsky. Grigory Ivanovich Kotovsky, 1881 to 1925. So now you know. Alright, I'm zoomed in again, aren't I? God damn it. That's better. Time to check out one of these shopping malls, I think. Grab something to eat, something to drink, and kill some time before our train. Okay, coffee time at the Crossroads Cafe. That's right, Crossroads Cafe. So guys, here we are again, back at the station. So our journey to Chisinau, Moldova is almost over. What do you think of it, guys? Would you come here? Seems to be a bit of a nation and a city of extremes. A lot of derelict buildings, a lot of poverty, but some signs of Western life as well. I think I get the impression things have really improved in the last 5 years or so. I'm sure not for everyone. A lot of people continue to leave this country in search of work. But as a tourist, I think it made a nice little city break, along with Bucharest, Vienna, Bratislava, and Budapest. Alright guys, a little footnote in the interest of keeping things 100% real when it comes to travelling around Eastern Europe. Just had to use the toilets in Chisinau station. due to something I ate disagreeing with me. Don't want to go into too much detail. But anyway, be aware the toilets are little booths with cubicles about 4 foot high, so your head's sticking well above. And they are Asian style squatting toilets with no toilet paper provided. So yeah, you can imagine that. Luckily, I foresaw such an eventuality. Brought my own resources. So if I hadn't, I don't know what I would have done, because it was a bit of an emergency. Sorry to go into detail like this, but this is real travel for you. So, Boy Scouts motto always applies: be prepared. So, I think this is going to be my train on the way back. I'm joking, of course, but the real one is actually probably not much younger than that, not much more modern than that. Alright, so now the nasty business is done. I could actually relax for the remaining hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes that are left before the train comes. SSR, hurrah! Let's take a walk along the bridge, shall we? So imagine taking someone on a wheelchair down there, or indeed pushing them up. Tough people, these Slavs. By the way, not sure Moldovans are Slavs, but the language they use, Russian, certainly is. And I remember seeing those ramps a lot in Moscow and wondering, especially in winter, how the hell do people use them? If you're in a wheelchair in these countries, basically you've had it. Might get myself a pair of furry boots while I'm here. Hello. That's Snow White's costume. Okay. We've got the whole market down there. Looks like they're closing down though. Right next to the station. Don't think I'll bother walking all that way down to show you around the market, because we can see, I'll tell you what we can see now. We can see lots of coats, clothes, the usual. Huge market though, little flea market. Right, let's head back to the station, sit down and chill for a bit. Just imagine having to make a living like that, selling your wares on a railway station bridge in all weathers. Makes you appreciate how lucky we are in the West in general, even in dystopian Britain, as people like to talk about it on YouTube nowadays. No matter how dystopian it may seem at the moment, There's always someone worse off than yourself, that's for sure. That's one thing travel will show you. Rant over. Let's see what we've got for sale here. Want to get yourself a saw, pickaxe, wooden box. All stuff we all need at home, of course. Little photo shoot going on over there. So here she is again, the little beauty that's going to take me to Bucharest. No idea how this poor old woman's going to get up on that train. The steps are so high. There ain't no disabled access on these trains. She's doing it though, with a little help. Wow. Here we are again. Here we are, 41. Feels like it never left. Well, this is something I didn't notice last time. This infinity effect with these two mirrors. Alright guys, my bedding's just arrived, which means we're on our way out of Moldova and back to Bucharest. So as we make our way out of Moldova, Chisinau, all that's left for me to say is a big thank you. If you've been following me on this journey, this little European adventure, which started way back in, well, on the train to King's Cross from Hull. Then we stayed overnight at the Thistle Hotel, then we flew to Vienna, we stayed in Vienna, then we got a Flixbus over to Budapest, we stayed in Budapest several days. Then we made our way on Flixbus again to Bratislava, Slovakia, where I picked up lots of bed bugs and bites, unfortunately, which I'm still suffering from now. They're all over me anyway. Don't want to discuss it with the details. Then we just had a couple of nights in Chisinau, and if you followed all of the journey, then spasiba, dankeschön. Kussen sepen, and thank you. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the journey, and if you did, leave a comment, leave a like, and hopefully we'll do more trips like this in the future. And don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for my next videos. Once again, thanks for watching. Bye.